HMEM Nubar Club. It's a sports club of the Armenian community. It's a sports club, as I said. We have basketball fields, table tennis, we have a clubhouse, so we have table tennis, children's area, and this is where the Armenian community, part of the Armenian community, the HMEM Nubar fans come and enjoy their stay. A little bit about the Armenian community in Egypt. We say that it has quite a long history. Maybe even it dates back from the pharaonic area, but it started to be noticed starting from the Abbasid era and until the Ottoman era, in which we had many Armenian politicians. Meanwhile, I can say a lot of names like Vardan al-Armani, we can say like Badr al-Gamali, Shagarat al-Dur, and in modern times we have many important politicians who served a lot in the Egyptian political scene, like Boghos Bey Sufyan, who was the close partner of Muhammad Ali at the time, and he was the Minister of Commerce. After that we had Nubar Basha Nubarian, was the first Prime Minister of Egypt, and he served for 5 decades in the Egyptian government as minister. He made a lot of reforms concerning the mixed courts and the establishment of piped water in Egypt. He took a lot of political posts in Egypt, and he ended up as a Prime Minister of Egypt in 1868. And after that we had political figures like Boghos Nubar, who was his son, and before that we have Yaqub Dabro. We have a lot of political figures, Armenian figures in the Egyptian political scene. In modern times, Armenians are not so much engaged in politics as it used to be the case, but still we have a lot of Armenians in Egypt, and we have a community of about maybe in Cairo we can say about 3,000, 4,000. Apart from the political figures that I mentioned, we have a lot of famous Armenians, as you said, in the artistic scene, like we have Lebleban, Ali, we had Fairuz, we had Anushka. Room we have the cups won by the HMEM Nubar Club, whether in inter-Armenian basketball matches, in table tennis, in billiards, in cups won in the Egyptian basketball league. There's a lot of history involved here, because this club was founded in 1958. The club which we have in HMEM Nubar. Before, we had a club called HMEM, which was in Heliopolis, and we had a club called Nubar, which was in Shubra. That's where the Armenian community in Shubra was quite a lot. That's why we had the club there. But then these two clubs united and came into the current headquarters in 1958. And these cups represent all the cups won by HMEM Nubar through its history. And we have the pictures of the presidents of the clubs since 1958. This is a symbol of the sports achievements and the history of the club, so it carries a special place because we want to display what a great club this is and what history it has. Football, as you know, it's a passion for everyone, especially for me. I've been a football player since my young age. Of course, I'm a dentist by profession, but I entered into the field of football through being a member of the African Football Confederation in the beginning. This is after my graduation as a dentist from the Faculty of Dentistry. I entered into the African Football Confederation as a Director of Public Relations and Communications, and then the FIFA, the world governing body of football, took me as a member of FIFA in their media committee, and I saw myself being pushed like this into football without even noticing it. And since it's a game that I like, I entered into it, especially in the administrative domain. And I can say that I'm in the Football Association for a year and a half in the executive board appointed by the minister, and this was in 2004, 2005, 2006. In which I learned a lot of things about football in Egypt, because as I said, I was more engaged into football in the African continent and worldwide, but it was a chance for me to be able to contribute and in the administration of football matters in Egypt, which needs quite a lot in this domain, because we have very good football, but what lacks football is administration in Egypt. Coming to the HMEM Nubar Cairo club, which is one of the favorite places in my heart in Cairo, where I spent a big part of my childhood here. Thank you for being with me, and I'm very happy that you shared some more with me in this club. Thank you very much for coming.